The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at
should
2K
beat this
Sports,
team.
we couldn't be happier.
They got.
Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my
I can't remember
partners,
who
Greg
they have,
Anthony and
but
Clark Kellogg.
they got a couple good players, but
We've got a Western Conference battle
what I
ready to
have.
get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. And going against Denver, their first game of the NBA's regular season. In a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of
Rejected.
business tonight.
Oh my
Now
god.
let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Wilkins is out there with Garnett. Then there's Allen. Then there's Dragic. And it's Wallace in at the 5. Now here's Jordan after the miss from Kevin Garnett. Up top, Frazier. Back to Jordan from downtown. Good. Great
Jordan
play
for
set up
3.
by Frazier. Jordan's got his first 3 points of the game.
Those are the first points.
Oh, they got Ray Allen.
Nice hoop to get the scoring
They got
started
Ray
there.
Allen, Ben Wallace, so I'm facing
And
a bunch
really,
of
last
thugs.
season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and
Ray Allen
ended
for
up
3.
having them on the
Fucking
outside
bend over.
looking in terms of the postseason.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris?
For them to be successful, Kevin, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees every time the ball gets in the post. If they don't collapse on their post threats, he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
All right, Doris. Now Wilkins following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Puts it up from 17. And
Damn,
the shot no
bad
good, a
start.
bit short.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is
I know
such
what I
a
need to
strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Now here's Garnett. 6 to shoot. Back to Dragic. Releases. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dragic. Now off the inbound. The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And so Jordan nails both of them. The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell in back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13. The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Lets it go. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. That's 7 points for Michael.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
Rebound, Wilkins.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Dragic. Ball is with a screen on Jordan. Dragic dishes to Garnett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And listen, it's sometimes really hard for teams like the Nuggets to know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming into last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed to head into for the future.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Brand with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Jordan the pass to Brand. Shot clock at 5 from the baseline. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Brand. 9 points for Michael.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Dragic kicks to Wilkins. Here's Wallace. And he banks in the layup.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
To the inside. It's tipped. Oh, trying for it. Grant kicks to Frazier. And he's good on the 3-ball. Frazier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And
here's Dragic. Garnett with a screen on Frazier. And it's Dragic off the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Dragic has got his first bucket in this one. And for Goran Dragic, so incredibly efficient on the offensive end over the last couple of years, whether with Phoenix or Miami, he's really upped his game.
You know, Kevin, it took him a few years to kind of get comfortable in the NBA, much like the great Steve Nash, who had his struggles early in his career. Now the game is kind of slowed down for him. He's not forcing as much, and it has certainly paid off.
Talking about Dragic's newfound efficiency, he's shot over 50% from the field the past 3 years. I mean, impressive. That's a really high percentage for a point guard who plays so aggressive.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Al Horford, he's checked in for Brand. Lewis comes in for Horace Grant. Smith checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Cooper in for Frazier. Big group substitution here for Denver. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Wallace. Kukoc comes in for Dominique Lopez. Jackson, he's checked in for Allen. And ABC subbed in for Goran Dragic.
And talking about Goran Dragic, he's learned how to play under control without losing his speed. I mean, early in his career, he committed way too many turnovers. Now he's able to push the action without making so many of those mental mistakes.
Here's ABC. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Garnett dishes to Kukoc. Garnett, the screen. Jumper off the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to
play
do
better
it.
D than that.
To attack that rim. Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. You know, the Nuggets could create their offense, but they still would have trouble knocking down the shots. Just didn't have a lot of dead-eye laser shooters. Every field goal attempt with them was an adventure.
Denver with the ball. Following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Garnett with the screen for Jackson. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Comes up empty off the pick.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Nice shot by Worthy.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's ABC. Here's Chandler. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Nuggets. ABC passes to
say
Kukoc.
36 points.
Here's ABC. Drops it in from 14 feet away. ABC's got 5 now. 7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Oh!
Higher.
Taking it to the rack with
Oh
power
my
right there.
God.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Special thanks to Kia
Oh
for
my
that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Thunder up by 5.
That's awesome.
We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
That's nice. See that?
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
And so far, these guys have done a
I couldn't
fantastic
do
job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the three ball, the long-range shooting.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Frazier. Elton Brand is out there with Grant, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Cooper in at the 2. It's Wilkins with the drive, and that one's good.
Wow.
Wilkins has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Nuggets. The Thunder leading by 3.
Shots aren't falling.
Outside Jordan. Back to Frazier. Fires the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Frazier's got 6.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Inside. Frazier against Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Told you it's fun to do it with legends.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Chandler. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long. The Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that great, the Magic job back in 2007.
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Just his first attempt. Nice defense from Wallace. The Nuggets trail by 4. Allen kicks to Dragic. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. To the paint. Stolen by Grant. From the wing. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Brand. 14 points for Michael. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's Wilkins on the wing.
Damn it.
The rebound by Cooper.
People are standing around with their thumb up their ass.
Continue to say no in terms of falling.
Jordan's shot is off.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Allen kicks to Dragic. Wallace with the screen on Frazier. Dragic, the 15-footer. And again, Denver no good.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Here's Jordan off and in from the low block. Jordan's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder. Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Sucker's checked in.
I can't wait to watch that.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Hopefully,
Dragic kicks to
no.
Wallace.
Wonder if I can somehow catch that at work.
He feeds it to Wilkins. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Wilkins has got 6.
A lot of space
my God.
right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
He got issues. It's probably because I'm tired.
And Denver has possession. They trail by 6.
All right, man.
To the inside, and it's Wallace slamming it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
All right,
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Oh, my.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Al Horford is checked in for the Thunder. And Denver with a change here, too. Garnett's checked in. The Thunder have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 4-point game. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Back to Frazier. Clock at 6. And it's Denver with the rebound. Outside Dragic. Passes to Wallace. Fires from 18. Off the left rim and out.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And it's sent back by Wallace. Wilkins dishes to Dragic. And it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Cooper. Denver also making some changes. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Wilkins. Jackson comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And ABC subbed in for Goran Dragic. ABC passes to Garnett with the fadeaway. It's hauled in by Frazier. Frazier's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jordan kicks to Frazier. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Jackson has the open look. Drops in the tray.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Frazier kicks to Horford. Denver grabs the miss. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the feed to Kukoc. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And the Thunder with some changes. Worthy comes in for Elton Brand. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Michael Jordan. That's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Wallace dishes to Kukoc. No luck, and the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Lewis, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Kukoc.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about, they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually, they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
Off the screen, and the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Denver making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Garnett the pass to ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it. And again, Denver no good.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And the first half comes to...
Well, Goran, how do you rate the team's performance thus far, and what are you expecting in the second half?
I mean, you know, we are battling, we as a team.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. a competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, they're playing some unselfish basketball here tonight, Ernie. Guys aren't trying to take the defense 1-on-5. They're moving the basketball.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show, the third quarter.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? 16 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
So out there for the Nuggets right now. Wallace out there with Garnett. Then it's Wilkins. Then it's Allen. And it's Dragic into the point guard position. Here's Dragic. There's the dish to Allen. Garnett with the screen for Allen. It's Wilkins with the drive. It's stolen by Frazier. One-on-one fast break. Jordan with the bucket.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Outside Dragic. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brand. Here's Wilkins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saves a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Both free throws good from Wilkins. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Frazier against Dragic. Frazier kicks to Brand. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Elton Brand, Clark, one of 10 players in NBA history to have at least 15,000 points, 8,000 rebounds, 2,000 assists. I could go on and on and on.
You sure could. 16 years in the league and in his prime, an elite NBA big man. Quite versatile and played bigger than he was.
90 seconds now into the second half. Screen by Brand. Frazier dishes to Worthy. Feeds to Brand. And he converts the layup. And the Thunder lead by 8.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Cooper's checked in. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Denver. Dragic the pass to Garnett. They set the pick. Dishes it to Allen. Back to Garnett. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It goes on Horace Grant. Tanking is something that all teams that are out of it tend to do. I hate that word, Clark, but it seems to be the one used by a lot. Nuggets didn't really try to hide it last season either.
Well, you know, it certainly looked that way. Right around March, they just started sitting key players for no real reason. They framed it as rest, but it didn't quite look that way.
Here's Cooper. He's got 5. He kicks it to Worthy. Brand right side. No good. Nice D from Chandler.
And guys, for the Nuggets, it seemed to come out of the blue for their players. They all felt fresh, but the press release would say they needed rest. So obviously a bit of miscommunication there.
Cooper against Dragic. Grant the pass to Cooper. And the Thunder another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Garnett kicks to Wilkins. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Off the inbound, and Garnett misses.
And, you know, back to the Nuggets and giving up a bit near the end of the season. Miscommunications like that can really bother a player. Still, it's a viable strategy. I don't know if it's viable, but it's a strategy that could pay dividends if executed the right way.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And it's 6 points for Allen.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Dragic.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Horford's checked in, and a switch here also for Denver. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Allen. Dragic dishes to Garnett, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Cooper. 8 points for him. Grant outside. Five on the clock. James Worthy on the wing. 3-pointer. And it's Cooper missing. The Nuggets trail by 4. Now here's Dragic. He has 5. And he gets it to go. Dragic has got 7.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Cooper the pass to Grant. It's stolen by Dragic. Here's Stuckey. The kick out to Dragic. Garnett with a screen on Cooper. There's the double team with Grant. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. Another 3 for Denver.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust. But, you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
Denver's gone 5 of 9.